Welcome back to the channel everyone, and today I'm going to be going over the storyline of the character Marlton Johnson from the Black Ops Zombie line. If you enjoy this Call of Duty series I've been doing, then the playlist is in the description below if you would like to check out my other videos. But make sure to like and subscribe and put a comment of what character you would like me to do next, and let's just get into the storyline of Moulton Johnson. And this is the last Victus character I've done. I have done a full video on actual Victus, and I've done the characters individually, so this is the last one. Let's get into it. Before the destruction of the Earth, Moulton was a nuclear testing site in Nevada, hiding out in a nuclear bunker after a recent nuclear explosion. Meanwhile, a group of CIA and CDC operatives enter the area due to a distress signal and are met with soldiers and nuclear scientists that have been reanimated by Element 115 from a nearby Nevada base. During the ensuing fight, 3 missiles launched from the moon impact Earth, one of them hitting the testing site. Moulton then escapes the area as the only survivor. At some point after the destruction of the Earth, Moulton met Abigail Misty Barton, and the two began to fight the zombies in a town in Hanford until they were picked up by Russman and Samuel J. Stillinger in a bus. The 4 survivors were then contacted by Dr. Ludwig Maxis and were instructed to activate the pylon as part of his plan to deal with Edward Richtofan's forces of the undead. However, Stillinger started to hear Richtofan's voice in his head telling him to activate the power with his own methods for unknown purposes. After the task was done, the group were teleported by Richthofen to a skyscraper in Shanghai, China. After witnessing Russman being killed by Jumping Jack, Misty, Moulton and Stillinger continued to defend themselves until they were killed as well. However, Richthofen would then rewind the events so that the group could carry out its tasks. Here, Maxis and Richthofen continued to give the 4 survivors instructions to activate another tower. After the task was done, the group travelled on foot towards Africa. They set up camp in the desert, planning what to do next. The day after, the survivors proceeded to the rift and ended up in an underground western town. Here, Maxis and Richthofen continued to give the survivors instructions to activate the 3rd tower and ward them off the other plans. In the end, the Allegiance shapes what happens next to them. Canonically, they complete Max's endgame. However, Moulton, as well as the others, survive and return in Call of Duty Zombies comic on a new mission to acquire the Chronorium. This would lead them to be frozen in Richthoffen's lab underneath Alcatraz, as Primus Richthofen intended to collect the blood for his insurance policy. And there you go, that is just like a little quick summary of the storyline of the character Moulton Johnson and what he did and how he met Misty. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, and make sure to check out the playlist with the other videos down below. For now, goodbye.